All right, tubers. Madam Roy back once again. Had to share this with you guys. It's what time is it?
It's 4:30.
About 4:30, and we've had a very hot and humid day here in Southern Virginia. And of course, one consequence of that is we get these pop-up storms. But look at the clouds. I've never seen clouds do this before. I mean, this is so cool. They're almost rolling, and you can see the darker and the lighter gray clouds mixing. And I think what this is, and I'm not a weather expert, mind you, is the cooler temperatures mixing with the warm temperatures in the lower atmosphere. So you have the cooler temperatures up high in the atmosphere, the warmer temperatures down in the lower atmosphere, and that's what you're seeing right now. So you got the darker clouds being the cooler temperatures, and the white clouds being the warmer temperatures. It's like the white clouds, like where it produces steam. But this is really, really cool. I mean, look how fast those clouds are moving. You can really see it down there. And the wind has picked up something fierce too. Last few minutes we've had gusts upwards of like 30 miles an hour. Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I felt three raindrops on me.
You feeling raindrops? Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Uh,
I got another live stream at 6, but I figured I'd promote that by showing you guys what's going on with the weather. Hoping it doesn't get too bad that I have to cancel the other live stream.
oh, but it feels so good. The wind. Woo.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It's a cool down 20 degrees.
It has, most definitely. We were in the high 90s, and I would say we're probably in the
70.
high 70s, maybe even pushing the low 70s now. I'm not sure, Chris. He's asking about a tropical storm was moving up the coast. I haven't heard anything about it. It must have dissipated. Eric wonders if it's going to be heading up north. Yeah, me too. I kind of doubt it though, because north is actually that way, and if you look at the way the clouds are moving, whatever this storm is, it's moving south. Yeah, most definitely moving south.
I talked to my brother in New York, and he said that they really need weather. They would need weather. They need rain really badly. The streams are real low, and his grass is starting to turn a little brown.
Yeah, this is upstate New York,
Yeah,
Binghamton area,
Says they really need the rain. So
which is actually very odd because this time of year they usually get a lot of rain. They
Right.
flood out a lot.
yeah, they do.
Tyler says he got 4 inches in Sioux Falls area.
Wow.
You can see the flower pots. Let me step back here a little bit. You can definitely see how windy it is. I mean, these things are pretty heavy. These are
Copper.
copper and all metal. So if things are moving, then you got a pretty good wind gust going right now.
The trees were bending over there before.
Yeah, they're getting there. Let me try to get a better shot for you guys.
You get a gust
Here
now.
it is.
It started there. Before it was much worse.
Here it comes. No actual lightning strikes, but I do hear some rumbles of thunder in the distance. We just got a severe thunderstorm warning in for our area, so they might have something coming here in a few minutes.
It's going to rain in a moment.
I am having a blessed day. Thank you, Tyler. Hope you are too. I actually enjoy these storms, so this has kind of made my evening, to be honest with you.
Great circles.
Yes, we did. I don't know. Well, you want to tell them a little bit about it?
No, that's all right. Just that they were talking about Bible prophecies in the Old Testament, how things have come to pass, especially relating to Israel.
Yep, how Israel has become a state in and of itself again,
Yeah.
and they're
And
thinking
this-
about rebuilding the temple, right?
And this is all stuff that was prophesied. And how it used to be desert and swamp, and how now it's so fertile. It's the third largest producer of fruit in the whole world.
That's right, because they have all these complex irrigation systems.
Prophesied.
All right, here we go. The wind is definitely picking up. even more so. I would not be surprised to see a pretty severe storm here in a couple of minutes. Oh, that's nice. Eric said he was blessed by somebody picked up as a Lyft customer, picked up from a church, and he really blessed him.
Oh,
Oh, here's the rain. Probably going to have to step back here, but we'll do the best we can. You can see Mom's poor tree right there is about to go. It's dying, though. You can see the left side of that tree. All the leaves are gone.
Yeah, I gotta replace it.
We got a few more years out of it, so I guess that was good.
Yeah, they remember how it broke. It fell and the big root broke.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
about 5 years ago or something, and we redid it, and we had a 50% chance of it staying alive.
and it did for
It did.
quite a while, but
It's got some disease. The plum trees around here got some disease, and this one got.
yep, most definitely. Well, we'll be replacing that soon. You can see the Tahoe's right there. I'm going to give you guys an update on that Tahoe very shortly. I have one more thing I want to do to it, and then I'll go ahead and give you guys an update video. Though Dad and I are actually discussing possibly getting it painted. We have a Mako that is about to open in our area, a new Mako, and they do really decent paint jobs, usually at a good price. So what I'm considering doing is possibly getting everything above the stripe painted. So we're talking about the roof, the hood, and then just like the pillars around the window, because honestly the rest of it is in really good shape for the most part, but the roof and the hood are faded. So if I can get a good quote on that, then I might just go ahead and get that repainted. Whoa! I mean, this is actually pushing me.
My hair.
You can see the leaves blowing around there. I don't know how well well, there's one. Yeah, it's picking it up.
Look at that tree over there.
Where? Oh, Mom's.
I gotta put my hair up.
Mark Covington asks, how much rain do you think Newport News may get out of this storm? Well, they did say the peninsula might be spared the worst of it. I know right now it's in North Carolina and still on the south side. It's spotty, and being that it's moving south, I would say you guys might get lucky.
Oh, look now.
You guys might be, what's a good word, saved from the brunt of this storm. But you never know. When heat and humidity mix like they do on days like this, you can get pop-up storms pretty much anywhere.
A little rumble of thunder there, not much.
Yeah, I just heard it. Not bad at all. I love these stormy nights. I'm going to switch hands because my right arm is killing me. And I know I've told this story before, but you see those two trees right behind that light pole there? Well, when we had Hurricane Isabel come through, those trees were bent at like almost a 45-degree angle. And do you know it's taken pretty much until this year for them to straighten back up again? I just noticed it. They're almost perfectly straight now. And the reason I think behind that, trees will grow towards the sun. Exactly. And it just took all those years, but eventually the tree realized it's got to straighten itself back up or it's not going to get enough nutrients from the sunlight. Oh, okay. Hang on. We got a minute here. Tyler wanted to ask how you doing.
I do what?
How you doing? Remember?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Yeah, he just wanted a good update. Yeah,
Very
Dad's doing really well.
No
No issues really at all.
Yeah.
We're even getting more active. Matter of fact, he went on a bike ride with us last week.
Yeah.
It was about 3 miles, we think, somewhere around there.
Fine. All the way.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna build up too. We're gonna keep building you up. So maybe next time you go an extra mile,
Yeah.
it can be done. I'm telling you.
Sure.
Chris Garrett, Matt, where is your Buick? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right over there.
On either side of the beast.
Yeah, it's the other side of that big Dodge Ram. But she's doing just fine. Oddly,
I'm gonna pull the tree down before
What?
We're gonna use that ramp to
Pull the tree down before he gets rid of it.
Yeah, I was about to say if you don't sell it first.
Yeah.
We are possibly selling it. Maybe this week we have somebody coming to look at that and the trailer. So
Yeah. If it goes, we'll use Matt's truck.
yeah, we can use mine. If he breaks it, he's got to fix it.
Yeah.
Well, he won't pull it out like the Jaws will, but we put a little tension on it and cut the roots.
Oh yeah, and I'll put it in four-wheel drive mode. It should handle it.
Should be good.
Do you remember when we had a tree in the backyard? It was a stump, and you tried to pull it with the '92 Explorer
Oh, yeah.
Mom had, and you couldn't believe how anemic that was.
Oh, yeah.
We had a '92 Ford Explorer with that 4-liter V6. That had to be one of the weakest engines I've ever seen. I remember you tried, even in four-wheel drive mode, it couldn't do it. And I remember who did it. We had a guy come over that had a tractor. It was like an older 4-cylinder Ford tractor.
No, that's what he was stuck with.
Yeah, but he was the one that inevitably pulled it out for us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because first we tried it with the Explorer, and we were afraid to break the Explorer. It didn't even budge.
Yeah.
So just to let you guys know, if you're looking to get an Explorer, get one with a V8 in it. It's just not that 6-cylinder. It is
Straight six.
No, it was a V6.
I know, but if you had a straight six, it'd be stronger.
Oh yeah. If you had the Ford straight 6, like my neighbor over there, he's got that '97 Mercury Mountaineer, which is basically the same thing as an Explorer, but that's got a V8 in it. I'm thinking that's got to be a 4.6 in that. Would that be a 4.6 if it was a '97? You think? I'm not sure. I'm sure Eric probably knows. 97, it could be a toss-up because I think the town cars in '97 had the 4.6.
Yeah.
I have to look that one up.
Yeah. Probably not.
I know. Somebody let me know. What do you guys think? Is that thing probably got the 4.6 or the 5.0 in it? Whoa, got a lot of people.
Oh, it's so beautiful out.
Eric goes, I've pulled stumps with the old S10. I believe it. That's got to be a V6.
Maybe they were wimpy stumps.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but if it was a four-wheel drive.
That 4.3 had a lot more torque than that Ford had.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Tyler says I've got a friend that wants to lose weight. You're going to talk about that tonight? Yes, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just doing this because I wanted to kind of get Mom and Dad involved, and I wanted to show you guys what the weather was doing. Nope. Eric said that his was the 2.8 two-wheel drive.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. You must have doing a lot of root cutting.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it was an all right engine, but not the most powerful in the S10s.
No.
They were good in the Celebrities, though. I mean, isn't that the same engine that they had in the Celebrities?
Yeah, but whatever fuel injection got a lot stronger.
That's true. I don't know, Eric. I don't know which one you have. I know you had two S10s. Was that the fuel injected one? Miami. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see me. Hello. 342 gears though with nice tires. So the tires really make the difference.
342 is a good gear.
Let me see. Oh, you guys hear it now? I don't know if you guys can see it that well. This phone has a hard time focusing on more than one thing. Like it'll focus on my face all right, or it'll focus out there, but it doesn't want to do both. At least with a front-facing camera. Let me see. Might just be dirty. I probably haven't cleaned it in a long time.
Oh, rain's coming.
Stephen Barber, my mom's Tacoma 2009 has a V6 strong engine. Yeah, the Tacomas were the smaller of the two, and with a V6, I would think that would be a pretty strong vehicle.
Tacoma had always been a good power
yeah, because the Tacomas have the V 4 cylinders and the V6s, and the Tundras are the ones with the V8s. Those are usually the ones you want to stay away from. They're not necessarily bad vehicles, but they are gas hogs. Ask anybody that has ever owned a V8 Toyota Tundra or Toyota pickup truck. They are some of the worst vehicles when it comes to gas mileage. Eric's was a 2.8 liter TBI injected, so yeah, so his would have been a lot more powerful. Steven goes, "Oh yes, LOL, they are." I knew someone that had I want to say it was like a 2006 or 2007 Tundra with the V8 in it, and I remember him telling me on the highway on the trip he was lucky to get 12 to 13 miles a gallon. That's on a trip, much less around town. Eric goes, fuel economy is part of why I went with the Silverado over the Tundra. That was definitely a really good option. And I'll be honest with you guys, my Tahoe, as you probably already guessed, is not the best when it comes to fuel economy, but it's actually doing a lot better than I expected. Now, I do a good mixture of town and highway driving. I would say I actually drive it more around town than on the highway. I'd say that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
And I've been averaging about 13 miles a gallon with it, which, considering the mileage and the age of the vehicle, I think that's pretty darn good. Probably the one thing going for it is, even though it has 228,000 miles, the engine was rebuilt recently, so that definitely helps too. All right, let me turn you around because the rain is really coming right now. Hearing some thunder, but to be honest with you, not a lot of storming, just mostly rain right now. And the clouds have pretty much become still.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's eerie. Reminds me of the Langoliers. If you guys ever saw that movie,
That's scary.
it could have been a book too. I'm not much of a reader, but I did see the Stephen King movie.
Any of his movies have been books.
That's true. Well, you know, I heard somewhere that there were a few that were just made out of like short stories.
Oh, yeah.
Like Stand By Me
Right.
was a Stephen King short story, and that was made into a movie. So they weren't all novels. That's kind of a fun
Can
fact.
you see the
Think I'm
rain?
getting a bath.
Let's see if I can see the rain.
Yeah, they can if I do it this way. I got to get it just right in the sun there. You guys are getting a twofer today, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't planning on doing any videos today, but I wanted to make sure that you guys got to see this at least. This is crazy. They were only predicting like maybe a 20% chance of a quick pop-up shower. Well, this is pretty significant. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, Eric. You know, definitely upload it. He's got 20,000 miles on that already. Whew. I don't think I've ever put 20,000 miles on a vehicle in a year. Maybe close. Maybe my old, probably my old LeSabre. I think I did like 12,000 miles in 1 year, but I don't usually drive all that much. Look at the rain pooling there on the sidewalk. Oh, here we go. Another severe thunderstorm warning updated. One thing we always have to do, that planter right there always fills with too much water after a big storm like this, and I have to go out there and just kick it over, empty all the water out of there. Oh, okay, so it hadn't even been a year, Eric. That's cool. But yeah, I remember you took some trips with that, though. Uh-oh. I hear police cars. Somebody got into an accident.
Fire.
Oh, good, Mark. Yeah, we'll be doing one 6 p.m. Actually, that is in a little over an hour. So I probably should end this soon, but figure I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to see what becomes of this storm. Oh, I saw lightning. Getting there.
Good for the grass.
Huh?
Good for the grass.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we definitely needed some rain ourselves. We've been kind of dry lately. You can kind of tell if you look at the grass, better than it has been, but right around the tree, and then we have some brown spots like right over there. My cell phone camera doesn't do it justice.
Oh yeah, there's a nice rumble.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Let's rumble.
Yeah, that's a long rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble! No, we don't actually have a tornado warning. I don't believe this is a storm capable of producing tornadoes. They'll usually give us a watch and then a warning, and nothing like that's been issued. Luckily. Is that going to be it?
You know, it's funny. It looks like the clouds are going this way this time, not that way. Look at the clouds.
They are.
They're going the opposite direction.
I just noticed that too.
Yeah, they're going the other way.
Yeah, now this stuff's going back to the north. So there you go, Mark. You might actually be getting some of the storm, Mark Covington. Wow. All right, tubers, I am going to have to end this because I'm afraid of draining my cell phone battery too much. Thank you guys for coming, and if you can, please join me tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for my 210-pound live stream. Yes, I am down to 210 pounds, and we'll be discussing ways that maybe you can help, or I can help you, and you can help me figure out ways to keep on losing the weight. All right, tubers. See you guys at 6 p.m. And those that can't make it, have a blessed day, everybody.